Okay, I cut off there. I'm just going to add another minute here and then we'll go. But yeah, no one was saying last year, wow, the Panthers making a huge mistake by getting Bryce Young. Why aren't they taking C.J. Stroud? Maybe a few people, I think Merrill Hodge, I think, Lewis Riddick, I think a couple other guys, talking heads, former players were on the C.J. Stroud bandwagon. But it doesn't matter what people think. What matters is that you make the right move and you get the right guy. So that's what they should do. I love the idea of getting more draft picks, but you got to remember that second round pick you're getting might turn into Rashee Rice, who's very good. Might turn into Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's an average running back that you can sign on a 1-year deal today for $2.5 million. That's what that second round pick might turn into. Don't get rid of Caleb Williams if you think he's the guy and an elite franchise quarterback just so you can have Clyde Edwards-Helaire and so you can have McCole Hardman on your team. That's another second-round pick. Don't do that. It's yes, you want draft capital, but these top picks, whenever there is a potentially franchise-altering quarterback that you can take, these do not come around very often. Second-round picks, the 55th overall pick, those come around all the time. You can get that anytime you want. You can trade back from the 9th pick and get that pick if you want to. So don't overthink it. Don't worry too much about building your third wide receiver or your right tackle or your middle linebacker. Don't worry about that. You can get those guys. You cannot just go get a franchise quarterback. You cannot do that. They just don't grow on trees. They do not hit free agency ever. It doesn't happen. Even Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson this last year was maybe technically available. I don't know if the Ravens actually would have ever let him go. I think they may have just been doing that so that they could get a contract number. But even Lamar Jackson, you say, oh, well, we could have had him. It's like, yeah, you could have. You would have had to have traded a couple of first-round picks and handed him $180 million guaranteed. And Lamar Jackson is still really good, but he hasn't been to a Super Bowl yet. So you want to get that elite quarterback. And if you think you have a guy that can be the top quarterback in the league, obviously behind Patrick Mahomes, the second quarterback in the league, let's say, that's the guy you need to go get. It's worth the risk. Go do it. All right, that's my advice to the Bears. We'll see what they do. It's going to be really exciting. If they trade Justin Fields here in the next few days, that will tell you, okay, they're not sticking with Justin Fields. They are going to go with one of these guys. And again, I think that's a foregone conclusion. I think they are going to trade Justin Fields. I do not think they should get hung up too much on the draft compensation for Justin Fields. I think that they should trade him to Atlanta or Pittsburgh for a third and a fourth round pick and be very happy, or a third and maybe a conditional pick next year. I think you make that move and I think you go get your guy. So, all right, everybody, that's it for today. Everyone have a great day. Thanks.